All change requires energy. Even to change into a living being as compared to dissolving into dust and dying, it all requires energy. With a small amount of energy, you'll be okay or barely surviving. You'll be complaining there's not enough energy. I'm not that well. How you doing? Well, I guess as well as I could be expected under circumstances. I remember one time I called my mother. This is a Jewish mother story. I called my mother and said, "Ma, how you doing?" "Not so good." There was no energy there. I said, "What's the matter?" "I'm weak." "Why are you weak, Mom?" "I'm weak because I haven't eaten." "Mom, why haven't you eaten?" "Because it's 12 days since I spoke to you, so I decided not to eat." "I know, Mom, but why?" "Well, I didn't want to have food in my mouth when you called." That's a low amount of energy. It has low amount of thoughts, and basically nothing great happens from there. If you want to make a change, if you want to heal, if you want your body to function better, if you want to go beyond just managing your circumstances over and over, and you want to go to extraordinary, an extraordinary amount of energy is needed. And it doesn't mean you have to change anything. What would it be like to start to heal and know you're healing? Experience not only how do you feel, but how you feel about how you feel is better. Instead of going from allness or I-ness, we go to we-ness or wellness. And what is the difference? The amount of energy you have. That's what makes the difference. So it goes like this. If you have a piece of wood, the information in the wood we interpret as wood. That's what it is. Everything is information. If you light a match, the energy comes out of the wood and the ash is what results. The wood turns to ash. The same thing with your body, your heart, your lungs, your kidney, your nervous system, your overall health. When there's not enough energy to organize the information of creation's codes, the force that creates life, it breaks down to lower form. And all disease is the body trying to stay alive, so it truncates the information it deals with. Instead of the whole body, it's just an organ. Instead of an organ, it's just a cell. It's separate from, and you are too. And you know that. Something feels like it's not right. Health, in most definitions, describe optimal function, physically, mentally, emotionally, socially, spiritually, optimal. And to do that, you need more energy. Now, either you get more energy by breaking down the illusions, breaking down the disease, having surgeries, having different treatments that crack you open to liberate energy information, or suddenly there's more energy. Have you ever been up all night doing extraordinary things in strange positions and been totally energized? Have you ever had the vision or dream of something, and somehow the pain was gone when you're working on that vision or you're expressing it? Of course you have. Have you been running a race and felt like you can't make it anymore, and suddenly get a second wind? That is the wind of energy. Yes. What happens when you do not feel well, when you don't have energy? Does it just happen? Or is it a relationship to your relationship or intimacy challenges? Or does energy get sapped with business or finance? Or does it get sapped trying to bring a gift to the world? You see, there is no such thing as a separate you. We are interactive with people. And in that interactive, either we add energy, we lose energy. We lose energy, you break down. Your lifespan is how long you can still have enough energy to organize from the dust and for life to organize you as a living being and survive. With more energy, we do better. And we then manage our conditions with even more. It's not about the condition. We're not so concerned about the high blood pressure or about the diabetes or about the virus or whatever it is. Instead, we're developing a kick-butt immune system, a top-level cardiovascular system, because we know when we function as a system interacting in the world, somehow there's more energy. Yes. Well, I want to give you a gift. I invite you to join me on the energizing of your health, the energizing of your healing. How to know your energetic recipe for dropping energy and raising it, and for the unreasonable extraordinary. What I'm saying is so simple. It sounds strange. It's been told to me. And the divine doesn't care what your laboratory test says or your diagnosis. Cares about you. And miracles do happen with enough energy. The light hits you from within or from around you. And I'd like to give you the opportunity to be at an event with me, an online event, a Facebook Live event, where you have the opportunity to submit an application on how to energize your healing, how to go to unreasonable healing, extraordinary healing that's beyond your condition or circumstance. It's about you in the world, bringing your gifts, connected to others, from I-ness to we-ness with enough energy to live in yourselves in community and you in community with more people with a bigger vision, a bigger capacity, and a bigger why it's so important. So you can apply to be with me, and for those select people of the many hundreds or thousands who apply, I will choose a few people who I feel by them accessing more energy to heal in a moment, in just a few moments, that it will have features, strategies that also will help you. Collectively, we will energize one another's healing without having to change anything. Everything can change. Join me.